Hey everyone, and welcome back to Passion for Life Gallery. It is about 10 after 7 in the morning on Wednesday. We are headed for the coast. So I'm going to explain a bit more later in this video exactly why we're going down there. But we're heading down there. It's about 12 hours, but we're driving 8 hours from here to Guayaquil, stay overnight there, and then we'll drive the other 4 hours or so down to San Clemente, where our apartment is. But more on that later. And, by the way, if you are a thief and you're thinking, aha, they're going to the coast and I'm going to break in and steal everything, I got news for you. This place is, as we speak, surrounded by 100 of the Republic of Ecuador's finest. And if you don't believe that, then perhaps you would believe that it is surrounded by 20 traffic policemen at this very moment. And if you don't believe that, then maybe you'll believe that it is surrounded by an old man and a German Shepherd.
Vehicles are trying to squish through here. Oh!
Okay, so we made it down out of the mountains and we are at a gas station. Anyways, quickly, we had a really nice trip. The roads traffic was really good to this point. Although with a lot of places, there's only one lane of traffic. So, but it's really hot here. It's extremely hot. We're not used to being down the coast like this. Okay, so we will talk to you in a little bit. Well, everyone, we made it to Guayaquil. This is our first stop on our trip to the coast. It is very, very, very hot here. We're staying at an Airbnb here in Guayaquil. Can't really show you much of the inside. It's too dark in here right at the moment. Anyways, I just found out that only one of the 2 bedrooms has air conditioning. And the bed that's in the room with the air conditioning is very small. It's a small double. So we'll see. But there's a couch here behind me. If I have to, I'll sleep on the couch, no problem. So it took us just over 8 hours, about 8.5 hours to get here. Anyway, really tired, gonna get something to eat and head out first thing in the morning. So, talk to you later.
Feels like we're going home. Manabee, here we come. Yoo! We're in Manabee.
Well, we made it to San Clemente down on the coast. We are at our apartment. It is very overcast today, completely overcast. And it's very humid and hot. We're just simply not used to this. We've been up in Loja for so long now. Anyway, it's good to be here. Kind of feels like coming home a little bit because we still own the apartment. So the reason we've come down is because we have sold our apartment. We don't have the money in the bank, but we're in the process of getting the documents written out. The lawyers for the buyers are getting that all done. We just had to come down to sign them, collect a few things, and so we're hoping that next week we'll get that all finished. So hooray for us, good news. We've been trying to sell this for a long, long time. Okay, anyway, I'm really tired, gotta get something to eat. We will talk to you shortly. Okay, so we've been here for a few days now. Hopefully you can hear this. It's pretty loud down here. We've just been chilling out at the house, haven't been doing too much. Today, this is Sunday afternoon, we're walking down to the beach to our friends. Got a little booth here, Marita's her name, Marita and David. And they sell empanadas and other things to eat down at the beach. Yeah, so we've just been kind of getting used to the heat and the humidity, not doing much of anything else. So we're gonna enjoy some food here, maybe later we're gonna go get some ice cream. So tag along.
Muy bien.
Okay, well that's pretty much from this part of the beach. If we do anything interesting, we will we'll capture it. We'll let you know. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Well, it's about 6:30 at night. We are in San Jacinto. Earlier today, we were at the beach, and we are in the establishment of a good friend of mine, Mr. Jimmy Belize. I don't know if you can see him behind me in there, but he's got an ice cream joint in San Jacinto. He's a good friend. We used to play guitar together when we were down here. One of the best guitaristas in San Jacinto. Okay, say hello, Jimmy.
My name is Jimmy and this is Heladería JB. Good.
Well, we have been down here now for just over a week, I believe. Anyways, we haven't been up to much. Trying to get some paperwork done for the sale of our home. Had to find that, had to talk to the administrators here at the building, get that all done. The lawyers want it. So we got that all in place now, and hopefully by next week, early next week, we'll be able to go in and get things signed. So anyway, tonight we're just heading over to a friend's place. As some of you may be familiar with the paintings that my wife has done of these two girls in this family, Naeli and Coralie. I think that's what their names are. My wife informs me that it's Noelia and Coralie. Anyways, so we got this picture gift wrapped for her. It's the final installment. My wife has done 4. The other 3 they already have. So we're going to stop by there tonight and have a little visit.
Finalmente. Oh. Christian.
Welcome to me.
Abrazo.
Ella es muy cariñosa. Siempre.
Sí,
No tiene miedo a nadie.
Dice hola a la cámara. Es nuestra amiga. This is our friend Noelia and su mamá. She's the subject of the famous painting.
Ajá.
Hey everyone, down here at the beach. It's actually been a lousy day all day today, but the sun finally came out. Down here at the Boca, the mouth of the river. Again, trying to take some pictures of some birds. And we just wandered out to a little platform in the middle of the beach here. And there isn't anybody around today, so it's really windy, not a great day for the beach. Anyway, I'm just tuning in and letting you know that we're still alive.
Yeah, we're just about blowing off. It's so windy off the beach.
Well, it is evening now. Same day, we were just down at the Boca. We're now at a little cafe here, the Musso Cafe. It's the Catalonian word for owl, with our good friend. I'll just turn around and see if I can see him. Say hello, Fernando. It's our good friend of Fernando. He's got a restaurant here, the Musso. So we're just gonna have something to eat and a little bit of visit. We'll take a picture of our food and let you know how it turned out. So if you're ever in San Clemente, be sure to stop by Musso Restaurant, and Fernando will look after you. Talk to you later. Well, hello everyone. We are at the registration office here for the property. This is the notary's office. And we're supposed to be meeting the people from the lawyer for the other people here this morning. So this is the last step in the process, we hope. We hope everything is finalized today. Should be getting our money today possibly, or by the end of the week. So anyways, I won't be able to film inside, but afterwards we're gonna go for lunch with some friends here and we'll let you know how it turned out. Okay, talk to you soon. Well, turns out we were at the wrong notary. There's two of them here in town. So we had to go and find the other one. We got here, finally, it's behind me. Right office. Now we are actually waiting for some kind of proof of transfer of the money from the bank in the US to here. It's not proof that it's in our bank account, but it's proof that the transfer has been initiated. We're just waiting for that before we sign anything, because we don't want to sign anything until we actually know we have some money coming. Anyway, so we're just sitting here waiting. Another step in the process. Talk to you in a bit. Well, everyone, we are out for dinner at a little restaurant called, what's this restaurant called here?
Lorita.
Oh, it's called Lorita. How can I forget? Lorita. Laurel and Wayne at Lorita's. We just had some French fries, some chicken breast, and a little salad. Anyways, the reason we are here is we are away from our apartment because we've had it fumigated for the second time. Yes, the second time. Anyways, I cleared out a pigeon's nest just after we got here. They were full of, well, what we would call lice of some kind. Anyways, they got into our entire apartment. We've been completely loaded with little bites, and so we had the guy come a few days ago, and he fumigated, but it wasn't enough, so he's come back again today. It cost us more than $200 to get this done. Anyway, so when we get back to the apartment, we have to be gone for 4 hours. When we get back, then we gotta try and clean it up and air it out. The smell is horrible. Anyway, that's why we're here eating lunch at this little restaurant, and it's almost completely dead here in San Jacinto at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, everyone, this is our last day at our apartment. We are saying goodbye to this phase in our life. Yes, my wife is crazy. She's happy to be leaving. Anyways, yeah, we're saying goodbye to this phase in our life. This started 2.5 years ago. We first started trying to sell this place. We have finally sold it, and so we are going to say goodbye to the coast, but I'm sure we'll be back at some point. Anyway, we're on our way home, going as far as Guayaquil today, and we'll be home alone in a couple of days. So we'll probably shoot a couple more shots somewhere along the road. Okay. Adios to San Clemente. We'll talk to you really soon. Here we are driving away from San Clemente for the last time in a long time.
We bought this little gadget. We're trying it out. We stuck it to our windshield.
Now our phone is perfectly solid. It works as a dash cam and a GPS and everything else. We are now leaving Manabí province and we're heading for Guayas. Hasta luego. This is what's common down here. A lot of coastal cities are these. We call them tuk-tuks. I don't know what the Spanish word is for them, but they're little three-wheel tricycles for taxis. What they are, three-wheel taxis. Went around that guy, just got around him, and then pulled over on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
This is it already, eh?
103 kilometers to Loja. It's going to take us close to 5 hours to get there.
Okay, so we have left the coast. We are heading up into the Sierras. This is what you would call the foothills, I guess. These guys are worse than falling on a school bus.
Wonder where your chickens come from. This is one of the places, chicken farm.
So this is one of the downsides of driving through the mountains. You're behind a bus and a truck, and we're in first gear. And there's absolutely no place to pass for miles. And so you just gotta sit back and relax and try not to go crazy. Yeah, the hillsides are just loaded with cornfields. You wouldn't dream of farming anywhere in Canada on a hill like that. Big landslide came down across the road here. They cleaned it all up now. Of course, slow down, slow down. People here will pass when there's multiple cars across the lane, on corners. It doesn't matter. Nearing the summit where we cross over from, I'm not sure what that valley is, towards the coast on the west side, Catamayo Valley on the east side. The road right here is literally on a ridge. Drops off to our left and drops off to our right. Alright, we're experimenting with our new camera. We got this little plastic attachment. My wife paid $8 for it, worth about $2. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's working okay. It's got a magnet hooked it to the windshield. So now with a dual camera on this little phone, you can see me talking while I'm paying attention and not looking at the camera. And also, you can see our forward view, what I'm seeing. We'll get into post-production and we'll take some of that wobble out. Oh, look at that. Oh, still can't see that. Now.
That's good. There's no trouble is with that. You can't move this.
Oh, you can.
It's better yet.
Now we got it. We have a huge problem with what they call geological faults here around Loja. Like this road used to be level at one point, but the earth is literally sinking out from underneath of it. And so now it's well below the level of the road. This is an example of one where it's literally heaved up the concrete. Yeah, so here we have an example of where the earth is moving, this topsoil is moving gradually down the hill from the moisture, and it is almost virtually closed off the lane completely. It's just a wall of mud slowly moving down the hill. And it's almost completely destroyed the road here.
Yeah, it heaves up here.
So you just basically have to know where you can drive. And this has been this way since we moved to Loja 2.5 years ago. It's getting worse, and I guess there's probably no money to fix anything. Now there's the typical sky we experience here in Loja. Well, we are finally home in Loja, and it has been a long trip. We left about 9 this morning. It is 5:30 now, and we are really tired. Anyways, we're going to wrap this video up. I will maybe add a little bit of it tomorrow or the next day, and then I'll get it edited and I'll put it on YouTube as soon as we can. So, talk to you later.